First of all, I just want to talk about where you first found your passion for cosmetic procedures and becoming a doctor.
Yeah, okay. So I became a doctor for a very, very personal and specific reason. When I was 10 years old, my little baby sister was coming home from school with us, and unfortunately a drunk driver actually collided into about 12 children who had been crossing the road with a lollipop lady, and unfortunately I was having to resuscitate her, and she died in my arms. And I remember running home that night and saying to God, I promise you, if you save her, I'm going to save so many people for you, and I'll practice medicine and I'll be a doctor, and if you just do this one thing for me, I'll make sure I'll help you. And I think obviously unfortunately she'd have passed away, but I learned a lot from that. I decided I didn't ever want to feel that helpless or that on my own feeling ever again. And I went on to become a doctor. I had so much determination, and I wasn't going to ever let my sister down. And I went on to become a doctor, and I trained at a local hospital, Wythenshawe Hospital. And it was the best experience of my life, because Wythenshawe Hospital is one of the best training hospitals, and it made me into the doctor I am. Whilst I was actually at Wythenshawe Hospital training as a doctor, I also started doing temp work, trying to make money as a student at Transform Hospital. And obviously that's a big cosmetic surgery place, and I started assisting and helping, and then obviously as I became a doctor I learned to do non-surgical treatments, and really my career progressed from there. I became a GP in the largest general practice surgery in Cheshire. I was often being approached by women of a certain age. So I started being a GP at 24, 25, and as I aged, the young 25-year-old women were aging with me. We all had our first babies together, and we all got married together, and then had our second child together, and it was just a natural progression. So people, where they were feeling that they were looking a bit more tired, not as fresh, not as youthful, and I looked my normal self, I think I was often asked, so what do you do? What's your advice? So I ended up constantly telling people what to do about their, to just rejuvenate themselves. And actually, I thought, God, I should do this, professionally, absolutely. And also, another part of my job is it's really difficult for a woman who has been that 20-year-old beautiful woman to then age in her 30s, 40s and 50s and 60s become more or less invisible. So it's a really hard aging process, both physically and psychologically. So it's a huge branch of medicine. So I feel like not only am I improving people's external appearances, but I'm really improving their self-esteem and their confidence, and it's a really nice feeling. And I just feel like it's a branch of medicine that I'm continuing to give back to the community.
Of course, amazing. So when did you first open Medispa?
Yes, I've been working in my own clinic since I think 2007, and then I had a clinic in Winslow in 2014. So I've been practicing altogether for about 16, 17 years.
Yeah. And can you tell us about one specific treatment that you think is just wow?
Yeah, for anybody who wants to grow old gracefully but still look like they've not had any work done, but they've had a treatment which is non-surgical, and it makes you look refreshed and youthful and just the way you used to look. I've been a massive advocate of Ultherapy. It's a fabulous treatment, and now there's a few other versions of Ultherapy like Ultracell or Ultraform, and they are honestly one of the best treatments you can have. They penetrate ultrasound into the layer of the SMAS, which is where obviously where a lot of the lifting comes from, and they will tighten and cause thermocollagenesis, which is the stimulation of new collagen and production of new elastin, which is what we obviously lose as we get older. Apart from that, I absolutely love the new ARTAS machine, which is the new hair restoration robot. It's just a phenomenal machine. It's incredible in terms of the extraction processes have been fully refined. Now we can implant with the same robot, which means there's really very little interaction, and most avoidance of human error. It leaves no scarring. It's virtually painless. You're up and about after 4 to 6 hours. It's honestly an incredible procedure that I'd really recommend for anybody who's concerned about hair thinning. Yeah.
So is there anywhere else that you can get that treatment?
No, not at all. So we're the first clinic in the UK to have the IX robot, which is the very latest robot. It's the first robot that can extract as well as implant. And we've got some of the top hair doctors working in our clinic, and we've got specialist premises, and really it's just a phenomenal treatment. It speaks volumes for itself.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Lovely talking to you.
I